So today I am going to teach you linear algebra. In that I am going to start with linear transformation. So first I will give what is a linear transformation, how to define it, and then we will solve some problem on the linear transformation. So first I will define what is a linear transformation. So linear transformation. So first I will give definition. What is meaning of linear transformation? So basically linear transformation is nothing but a map which map one space to another space. So let T is a map from vector space V to vector space U over field F, where F is a field, is said to be linear transformation if for all x y belongs to vector space V and alpha beta, we are taking alpha beta from field F. So alpha beta belongs to field F, such that T of alpha x plus beta y, T of alpha x plus beta y is same as alpha time T of x plus beta time T of y. If this holds, we say our map is a linear transformation. So if this holds, we say given map is linear transformation. Sometimes we can write this in other form. If I take, suppose, if I take alpha equal 1 and beta equal 1, so we can rewrite T of x plus y is equal to T of x plus T of y. If this holds, again we can say my map is a linear transformation. Or we can write this again in a different form. T of alpha x plus y is equal to alpha times T of x plus T of y. So we have three different forms. First one is here, and then second one is here, and third one is here. We can use any one of these to verify given function is linear transformation or not. So now let me take one example so that we can understand how we can check a function is linear transformation. So now I have taken one problem, T of x, y, z, which is mapped to x plus y, z and 0. So now we have to verify this is a linear transformation or not. So let me solve this. So solution. See here we have three coordinates. That means R3 to R3. Means vector space from R3 to R3. So I will take x is x1, y1, z1 and y is x2, y2, z2 and alpha beta is from field F. So now we have to check we have to check this condition. T of alpha x plus beta y equal alpha time t of x plus beta time t of y. That we have to check. So let me write here, t of alpha x plus beta y is nothing but alpha times t of x plus beta times t of y. That we have to verify. If this holds, we say my transformation is a linear transformation. If this not hold, we say a transformation is not a linear transformation. So now we consider alpha x plus beta y. So alpha is my element from field F and x is my 3-dimension vector. So x1 y1 z1 plus beta x2 y2 z2, right? So now we'll add this. So alpha x1 plus beta x2 here, and here alpha y1 plus beta y2, and here we have alpha times z1 plus beta times z2. क्लियर? सो मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया, बेसिकली इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया है एंड देन इसको मल्टीप्लाई करके ऐड किया है, तो दैट विल गेट alpha x1 this one plus beta x2. In the same way here alpha times y1 this one and plus beta times y2. In the same here third quadrant में मैंने क्या लिया, alpha times z1 plus beta times z2. So that means we have alpha x plus beta y is this. So now I will operate my map. So this implies t of alpha x plus beta y is nothing but t of alpha x1 plus beta x2, alpha y1 plus beta y2 and alpha z1 plus beta z2. So my map is going from this, and from here we can say my map is mapping from x by z to x plus y. Means तुम्हारा फर्स्ट कोऑर्डिनेट प्लस सेकेंड कोऑर्डिनेट को ऐड किया यहाँ पे एंड यहाँ पे z1. So likewise here I have alpha x1 plus beta x2, this quantity first element plus second element alpha y1 plus beta y2. Clear? So this is my vector, and then z. So vector z is here, third coordinate. So alpha z1 plus beta z2, and here we can see 0. So third वाले में जो 0 लिखेंगे यहाँ पे 0. Okay, so from here I can write this one, alpha x1 plus alpha y1, and here alpha z1, and here is 0 plus here beta x2 plus beta y2, here beta z2, and here is 0. Okay, so from there let me write here So now we will take alpha and beta outside. So from this bracket I can take alpha outside. So from there I rewrite alpha times x1 plus y1 and z1 0 plus beta times x2 plus y2, here z2 and here 0. right? So now we can analyze this. So if we see, this is nothing but, this quantity is nothing but T of x1 y1 z1. Okay, this is nothing but T of x1 y1 z1, and this is nothing but T of x2 y2 and z2. So let me write this one. So this is nothing but alpha times T of x1 y1 z1 plus beta times T of x2 y2 z2, and this again we can rewrite alpha times T of x plus beta times T of y. Okay, so from here we have taken this quantity and we have shown this one. So this implies T of alpha x plus beta y is nothing but alpha times T of x plus beta times T of y. So this implies my map T of x y z, x plus y z 0 is a linear transformation. Okay, so here I have taken a second problem, that we have to verify T of x y z equal e power x 0 0 is a linear transformation, that we have to verify. So again my function is going from R3 to R3, means vector space over R3 to R3. So again what we have to do, we have to verify what we have to verify, T of alpha x plus beta y is nothing but alpha times T of x plus beta times T of y. That we have to verify. Okay, so let me mark this as a star because we are going to use this. So now I will take two vector, x is nothing but x1 y1 z1 and y x2 y2 and z2, and alpha and beta again is going from field F. This is my field on which we have defined vector space. So now again I will take, consider T of let me write alpha x plus beta y. So we will first solve this alpha x plus beta y and then we will operate my map. So alpha times, here we have taken x is nothing but x1 y1 z1. So x1 y1 z1 plus beta times x2 y2 z2. Clear? So now we will multiply this x, this alpha in this x1 y1 z1, and we will multiply b beta x2 y2 z2, and then we will add. So while multiply and adding, we will get alpha x1 plus alpha x1 plus beta x2, alpha y1 plus beta y2, and alpha z1 plus beta z2. Clear? So now I will operate my transformation here. So T of alpha x plus beta y, here T, my transformation alpha x1 plus beta x2, alpha y1 plus beta y2, अल्फा z1 प्लस बीटा z2। क्लियर? सो अभी मैंने यहाँ पे मेरा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन को ऑपरेट किया है, बट जो हमको गिवन दिया हुआ है वो क्या है, x y z को मैप कहाँ पे कर रहे हैं, देखो e पावर x पे मैप कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, मींस a वाला जो x का कोऑर्डिनेट है इसको हम मैप करेंगे e पावर x में। तो इन द सेम वे हम लोग इसको कहाँ पे मैप करेंगे, e पावर अल्फा x1 प्लस बीटा x2। सो हियर विल गेट e पावर अल्फा x1 प्लस बीटा x2, एंड बाकी का जो है सेकेंड और थर्ड वाला कोऑर्डिनेट वो क्या है तुम्हारा 0 0 है। सो 0 and 0, so that means t of alpha x plus beta y is nothing but this. Clear? So now I will write this as equation number first. So I have taken this quantity t of alpha x plus beta y, that I have e power alpha x1 plus beta y, beta x2. So now I will consider this side. So here I am taking, consider, so consider alpha times t of x plus beta times t of y. This I will consider, and now I will solve this. So alpha times t of x, so t of x कहाँ पे तुम्हारा जाने वाला है, t of x1 y1 z1 प्लस बीटा टाइम्स t of x2 y2 z2। अब इसको मैप करेंगे तो विल गेट अल्फा टाइम्स e पावर x1 0 0 by using this map that we have given। t of x y z कहाँ पे जा रहा है, e पावर x 0 0। so in the same way t of x1 y1 z1 कहाँ जाएगा, e पावर x1 0 0 plus beta, in the same way we can rewrite e power x2 0 0। clear? So now we'll solve this and we'll get the answer। so alpha e power x1 0 0 plus बीटा e पावर x2 0 0। क्लियर? अब हम इसको ऐड करेंगे तो विल फाइनली विल गेट e पावर अल्फा e पावर x1 प्लस बीटा e पावर x2 here 0 0। so this is my alpha x plus beta y, beta t times of y। This is my equation number second। so from first and second if you see, so from first and second we can see फर्स्ट वन में क्या दिया है, t of अल्फा x प्लस बीटा y की वैल्यू क्या है, e पावर अल्फा x1 प्लस बीटा y2। बट यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं अल्फा टाइम्स e पावर x1 प्लस बीटा टाइम्स e पावर x2। so from first second we can write t of alpha x plus beta y is not equal to alpha times t of x plus beta times t of y। ओके, इक्वल नहीं हुआ अपना, बट अपना कंडीशन क्या था लीनियर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का, t of alpha x1 plus beta y should equal to alpha times t of x plus beta times t of y। so हमको यहाँ पे क्या मिला, हमको इक्वल नहीं मिला। दैट मीन्स दिस इंप्लाइज t is function from x y z e power x 0 0 is not a linear transformation। क्लियर? सो हम लोग ने यहाँ पे क्या देखा कि जो हमारा यहाँ पे t of x y z is mapped to e power x 0 0 is not a linear transformation।